But now, if there is anywhere we would like to visit before we leave, I should be glad to show you the way. Hermes has not yet outright refused his position with the convocation, merely postponed the decision. Yay, thank you. Awesome, awesome. Have you finished the story already? Happy Spaghetti? The Endwalker? I have. Oh my gosh. Ah, I'm afraid to finish, I have to say. I'm a level. Which level is this? After the pregnancy, then allow me to remain our humble guide. And what of you, Hestia? Will you continue along us? Of course! Let's go! I'm part of Elpis and see what encounters up right there. Alright. So I am level 87. And there's so many open points that I have no idea how they're gonna close it. I'm so confused. That's true. From here, we follow the path northwards to Nautilus. There we will find one of the newers which facilitate travel between the island of Alps. First-time travelers must be accompanied by someone with the requisite 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 permission, which I have previously been granted. You only need to use the device together once, and henceforth you have leave to use it briefly. I get butterflies and felt dizzy. Ah! Oh, yeah. Oh, there's another port. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's a miracle I can got through to the end. Oh gosh. Don't look down. I not look down. I not look down. Here we are, Nautilus. This news will take us to the Climus Zephyrus, the western island. That's the right there, looming large over us. Step this way, and we can soon admire the view from above. Oh, so I have like an elevator here? Oh, all right. Ooh, a teleportation. Nice.
I present to you Calamelios Zephyros. Here you will find a number of testing facilities, as well as the observation hub of Poiton Oikos. Right then. Let's begin by... Well, well. An Arrayus.
Reyes.
How delightful.
And what, pray tell, is that?
Ah, that's a new species of shark. We approved the concept but a few days ago. Sharks are among the most popular sea creatures. Rare is the day when someone does not submit a new concept. At first, they were largely orthodox, consideration given to such things as size and environmental impact, and then a whimsical someone thought to bestow it with flight, another superior intelligence. And then the floodgates burst. Concepts with multiple heads, or arms and legs, and so on and so forth. It was getting absurd. A part of me wanted to tell them to go away and find something else to create, but in the end, I couldn't deny their passion. And here we are.
That was too close. Are you unharmed?
Oh my gosh!
Well now, if it isn't a pair of familiar faces.
Oh,
Bernard, that we should meet you here.
I thought it was Heidland. Yeah, she talked to me. She talked to me already.
As I mentioned earlier, the better part of the convocation holds that when we retire is when we return to the star. Well, she is not among said majority. Even after stepping down, she carries on with her work.
Ah, so she was from the convocation. She doesn't want to die. I see, okay. The place name looks like an magic incantation.
Venar is her name, and she is the previous Azem.
It has been a while, Hythlodaeus. You look well. Less so, Emmet Selk. I dare say the lines upon your brow have both deepened and doubled in number. A shame for one so young. You must make an effort to frown less often.
Easier said than done, thanks to your unruly successor.
How is she, if I may ask?
Incorrigible as ever. Rushed headlong into a volcano on the brink of eruption just the other day. I should be glad to share the tale in its entirety later, if you're so inclined.
Oh, you know I am. Now then, you are? I say, have you perchance come from the future?
Oh!
I do not believe we have ever met, yet I sense my magic upon you. Therefore, if I wove the enchantment, I could only have done so at a later point in time.
What manner of magic is this, if I may ask?
A traveler's ward, of course. It prevents the corruption of one's ether.
Oh.
I see you are not ignorant to its presence. And
Wow.
while there are many protective spells, the one you bear is unmistakably mine.
Oh my god, this part gave me chills. Yeah, me too.
Hold on. From the future? That's absurd.
Oh.
What is it? Are you unable to speak of the matter?
The reality to which you must return exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present.
Oh.
So, your actions here will not change your history, but they may yet affect the course of ours. How very exciting. I'm quite fond of delving into the unknown, and there's naught more unknown than the future. Until a moment finally arrives, we cannot know for certain what will come to pass, regardless of our supposed foreknowledge, so you needn't worry for us. More importantly, that you should go to such great lengths as to travel unto the past bespeaks the gravity of your quest. Will you not reveal it to us? Mayhap we can be of aid to your cause.
If this is true, then you've been keeping quite the secret to yourself. As a representative of the Convocation, I will hear it all. Your identity, purpose, everything.
Why don't we move to a place more conducive to calm conversation? I've been working here for some days now at an old friend's behest. If it is agreeable, we may make use of my accommodation at Poiton Oikos.
Oh no, they're gonna persuade me.
We were meant to meet. I am certain of it.
Oh.
Else I wouldn't have marked you so clearly, and sent you unto myself in the past. It's precisely the sort of mischief I would get up to. And quite inspired, if I do say so myself.
Oh. My apologies, but before we move along, a colleague has tasked me with a matter which I'd better not leave unsolved. It involves finding a certain concept engraved crystal and the quickly fingered aureas which made of it. An aureas, you say? I think we might have seen the culprits before being distracted by the business with the shark. Would you like to follow its ethereal trail? That would, of course, lead us only to the aureas. There is no guarantee that it hasn't dropped it or stashed away the crystal you seek. Please, even that much would be enormously helpful. While you're hunting down the thief, I can follow behind and scour the forest floor just in case. Could I ask to join in the search? I would appreciate another pair of eyes to cover the land to the west of it. Of course. Many thanks. There is a small bridge leading into Poiton Oikos. Let us meet up there once we exhausted our effort. Found it! South. Oh, there's one right here. It is the same as I have it. Our last searcher returns. I'm afraid the aureas no longer had the crystal, nor was I able to find it as I followed in its way. I don't suppose you fare any better. The crystal, well done. Wonderful. Now I can focus on your tale without that missing concept nagging at my mind. Have you always had a knack for finding things? Oh, you too? Some of us seem destined to always be searching for ourselves and for others. Long ago, when I held the seat of Azen, I was forever tracking back and forward across the star in search of answers to people problems. Naturally, the need for such journeys has lessened considerable since I entrust this position to my whimsical successor. Yet I'm still eager to come running should an old acquaintance or new interest require my personal attention. That was brings me to the Alps. In fact, many times has my presence been requested. My opinions saw concerning the habitat of this or that creation. I'm going to help locate that missing crystal was a minor distraction, which now promised to become a major revelation. How strange and wonderful it the way one thing leads to another. Would you agree? I agree. Think I'm good for timely help? Now then, it's time to return to stolen property. If you would go ahead in my accommodation, I will join you as soon as I have attended to the task. Follow the path straight ahead to the building at the top of the slope. I have the entire place to myself, so we can speak without fear of being disturbed or overheard. Welcome to my temporary abode. Please make yourself at home while I put on some tea. Tea time!
Ah, a wonderful aroma. I feel more relaxed already.
Would that I had sweetmeats to offer, but I travel light out of habit. There's plenty of hot water though, so please have as much tea as you like. Now then, will you tell us your tale?
Ah!
Why don't you start from the beginning?
You send me here. You turn into a big, big guy. Transform into a very bad person. I kill Zordia. Just if you guys wondering. Mm. Ah! Oh my god!
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
While not the words I would have chosen, I too have my doubts. Much of it borders on the incredulous. What of you, Vanar?
Not knowing the precise details of the first final days, it is difficult to determine the veracity of the tale. Supposing it is all true, I must ask myself why I would do what I did. Why would I feel I had no recourse but to oppose the 14 and create this Hydaelyn? Circumstances change, of course, but it would not have been an easy decision regardless. No, there must have been a reason. One compelling enough to force me to take such drastic measures. Then there is the Elpis flower, which I said would serve as a guide. That it's of import to your mission is plain, but your presence here leads me to believe that this place also holds significance. But what could it be? What are we meant to accomplish?
Might it not be simply thus? In the future, whence she came, the final days could not be averted. Mankind has no choice but to flee the star. By alerting us to that eventuality, perhaps you wish to pave the way for other futures.
Theoretically speaking, it is a possibility. Yet if that were my primary objective, I see no reason to guide our friend to Elpis specifically. The capital and Amarot, or even my own home would be more logical destinations.
True. I note also that Hydaelyn did not specify a point in time to which she must return. By this, it may be inferred that it was not critical that we should meet.
Alternately, she had reason to believe that our paths would converge, coincidental though it may seem.
This is quite a puzzle, and we do not have all the pieces.
Esse quebra-cabeça tá muito confuso. Quem começou vai ter que terminar.
Hardly any. But we do have one immutable fact. If the final days are indeed as described, they will bring death to all that I hold dear. Yet despite being afforded long years of preparation, the only provisions I could make were for flight. Nay, my first and foremost endeavor would be to find a way to forestall the coming doom.
Given that even the 14 failed, mayhap you deemed it impossible.
Nothing is impossible. This I have always believed.
Aww.
And if Hydaelyn is indeed me, she would believe the same.
Listen to yourself. Are you seriously entertaining the notion that you are a messianic figure in some far-fetched tale?
Uh-oh.
Well, I will not. I refuse to accept that our world could be undone by some unforeseen calamity. I also take offense to my portrayal as a megalomaniacal madman.
No!
To sacrifice oneself for the star is a noble act, and I would hold those who gave themselves to this zodiac in the highest esteem. Yet, you claim I recreated Amarot and populated it with phantoms of our people? A bizarre indulgence that would be insulting to their memory. Worse still, I even invited you there. Literally invited my own downfall. Why would I do something so idiotic and inexplicable? Now, I will allow that the hypothetical task of restoring our world would be daunting in the extreme. The thought of having to bear such a burden for 1,000 lives horrifies me. But I would never forsake my duty. I would never forsake my brethren. You do not know me.
Oh.
I've had my fill of your fiction. I will return to my duty, and you will not bother me again.
Emmett Selk! Wait!
You've seen much of Elpis already. If you have any observations to share, I should like to hear them.
No, I'm sure that makes sense of all it all. This is what I want to say.
I see. Then for now, it might be best that we follow your lead and investigate he who will become Vandaniel. And if Dynamis is the selfsame energy as Akasha, as it likely seems, we would do well to learn more about it. With that settled, it is time for action. The missing pieces of the puzzle are here, I'm certain of it. And when you find them, the picture my future self has painted will be complete, and you will have your answer. Now suffice it to say, I will aid you in your quest. Have faith. If Emmett Selk is the man Azam described to me, we've not seen the last of him.
Shall we begin? Shall we begin? I'm acquainted with Hermes, of course, but only as a visitor received by the chief overseer of Elpis. Of the man himself, I know only that which is common knowledge. Thus I suggest we fall back to the tired and true method of conversing with the locals. The observers who live here can surely tell us more of Hermes and Meteor, and I have a good idea of where we might begin. Still the woman standing in front of the other building. Her name is Ismay. She's the one who made arrangements for my stay in Elpis. And from what I recall, she has held her position here for quite some time. Chances are she can provide us some insights. Go and ask your questions. I will help you drawing out answers if need be. But I leave the choices of topic up to you. Questions for me? Well, I suppose I have no other pressing duties at the moment. Cannot be stopped. Maybe we should cancel anything. 35 minutes. Okay. Can I go wrong on this one? Greetings, me. My friend here is desperately curious about Chief Hermes. And I was wondering if you might indulge her. Certainly, Mr. Bennett. Anything to be of service. What do you wish to know? His interests. Yes, his interests. Well, he's an authority of flying life forms and has expansive knowledge of living creatures in general. Is that what you wish to know? How would you describe him as a person, as a colleague? He's a quiet man, reserved you might say, and occasionally somewhat poor with his choice of words. His reticent nature, however, does not prevent him from carrying out his duties as chief overseer. I hope that answers your question. Was there anything else? I cannot rightly say, as a chief's personal creation, Meteoron has not been subjected to observation and study like other concepts. So one day, she was simply there, and what do you make of her abilities? I understand that she is highly unusual familiar, able to read emotions and communicate directly with one's mind. Exactly how she was created with that talent, however, is a mystery to me. My apologies, I wish I could explain her nature in more depth, but I have not had occasion to discuss it with Chief Hermes. The chief may not be the most courageous individual, but he engages with us as is necessary for everyone to perform their duties. I would want to intrude upon his privacy for the sake of curiosity. Though if you wish to learn more about Meteon, you could try speaking with Timaeus, another expert in the creation of flying concepts. He should be conducting his observation of the banks in the stream somewhere to the east. Oh, and unless you take the particular joy in rambling discourse, I suggest you keep your questions concise. We shall keep that in mind. Thank you for your patience. Think of not of it. Is there anything else in doing to stay? Please do not hesitate to ask. Sure. All right. They should be the key. They should be the key. Our investigation is off a fine start. Wouldn't you agree? From here, I propose that we split up. I shall continue making inquiries with the residence observers. If you could track down the colleagues as been mentioned. While I did feel compelled to interject once or twice during the previous conversation. You seem more than capable of drawing forth an answer you seek. I'll ask that you watch your footing around the stream. You can meet back here once we finish speaking with Timaeus. Tim. Yes, I'm Tim, but please keep your voice down. You startle the birds. Alright, let's go talk. Talking game. So what do you wish to speak about? How enthusiastic are you? Well, settle in and we can discuss the finer points of the fascinating quest. My deep and oh my gosh. Young boy, oh. Okay. Ah! Talking, 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 talking. Ah, why did it say so? Those units source of clouds, majestic and graceful, are ever a favorite of creation. You know, so many varieties of existence. The flood of nearly imagined concepts continues unlimited. However, it's how to benefit from his boundless knowledge of the celestial realm. Rambling, unstoppable. Those terms do sound vaguely familiar. Hmm. Talk more about him than about what I need to know. Oh, good timing. I finished my own investigations not long ago. So, have any new findings to share? I see. Even experts in the field have a little understanding of meteons' capabilities, let alone an awarenesses of dynamics. My questions result in much the same answers. Hermes' colleagues view Meteon as his personal project and could provide no details beyond those which you just told me. Which leads me to believe that the only person with any significant knowledge of dynamics is Hermes himself. Yes, we made some progress here, but more information is needed if you are not reach any definitive conclusions. I can start. Oh, my helmet. At the present, the strongest link we have to the final days is the power of dynamics and intelligence, which can't control it. We most scholars are only vaguely aware of these terms, let alone study them in any depth, except of Hermes, it seems. Thus, I am inclined to stay our current course and learn all we can about the chief overseer and his familiar. And that subject, was there aught else of note you can tell about Meteor, aside from the unorthodox method of communication? I rather wish you had mentioned that earlier. In any event, would you care to elaborate? So these siblings of hers now travel the great expanse in search of deeper meaning? Thank you. Though the mystery at the hand remains unsolved, I feel you've touched upon a vital clue, one we should keep in mind as we continue. Next, I propose we take ourselves to Peripetia Crystalline. Not far from here, just follow the path to the west. Alright, I will end up here, guys. I'm very tired. So many open things to do. I'm still level 87 on the mercenary quest. And I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think about it. So many new information. New things. Yeah. But we'll see. Alright. So thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Don't forget, let's just put some links here. Our giveaway. Don't forget to put your name on giveaway list. Oops. Giveaway. Also, gonna leave my Discord. I do have a special.
Let's go talk over Discord and check Jana's extra pictures.
A special channel for my subs only. YouTube. There
check Jana's cosplays reveals, fun clips and replays over YouTube.
There we go. Oh, you did the raid, Lucas? Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna raid the rocks. Awesome. Love rocks. Alright, guys. Yes, so those are the message that I have for you guys. So don't forget that. Put a name on the giveaway list. And hope to see you next time on my next stream that may be Monday night. Keep you guys posted on Discord. Alright? Alright. You guys have a great night. Love you all. Kisses. Bye.